Good morning, everybody. Today I'll be showing you how to make semolina. We don't just assume everybody knows it all, and we keep learning, like I always say. I'm going to start with the cold water, then mix the semolina powder in the cold water. You mix it to a thick paste, not so thick and not so watery. I'm going to show you the consistency of it. Yeah, the water is boiled. That is the hot water. Pour the hot water in the pan after the first mixing. Turn on the heat at this point when you pour your hot water in the pot. Your boiled hot water. It has to be from the kettle. Then mix up the semolina you mix initially. Mix it up, make sure it's well mixed up. Then pour it in the pot water where you have your hot water in the pan. Then at this point you have to be fast at mixing it in order to avoid it having some lumps. Keep mixing. The actual foundation is the main part of making semolina. If you're able to get it at this point without having any lumps, then you are perfect. So you have to keep mixing, and you have to be quite fast, not too slow, while you're mixing it. Because at this point while you're mixing it, some part of it will be, you will see that some part is getting solidifying. So you have to be fast at this point. So you have to keep mixing, and you will notice some changes in the consistency of it, because it's solidifying at this point. So that's why you don't have to be too slow to avoid the lumps from coming up. So if you pass this stage, like I said, then that means you're a very good learner and you're perfect at doing it. So just keep stirring on. As you can see it's changing. Yes. So at this point, then you can change your pattern of mixing. You can see now it's solidifying. So you've actually passed the first stage where you can get lumps. If you have done this first part very well, then believe me, you've done pretty well. You've done really good. So I'm going to add more semolina powder now at this point. Then this is when you have to make it a bit harder. It's swallow. You know how a swallow is like in Africa. It has to be well solidified. So you mix properly very well. Make sure it's quite hard. Yeah. So this is another stage of it. And we're going to, if it's hard enough for you, I'm just checking, that's why I pressed it. Then I added a little bit of hot water That hot water I added at that point is going, at this point, is what is going to use in steaming it to cook a little bit. After adding the hot water and cleaning the edges, you have to punch in some holes that will enable it to cook and steam in evenly. Then I'm going to cover it and leave it to cook for like about 3 to 5 minutes. Don't overcook it. So I'm going to cover it here and I'm going to leave it to cook for like 3 to 5 minutes. That's all you need. After a few minutes, you can see it's all steam. So this is the semi-final stage. Then you mix it very well. You must make sure you have some strength in your arms. This semolina is about for 3 people, medium size. So at this point, you give it a quick mix together. Keep stirring. Give it a very good beat stir. So it's all done. It's as simple as that. Making semolina, depending on the size you're making, believe me, it's between 10 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes, you're done. So what we do if you're not eating straight away is you have to put it in a wrap, in a nylon wrap. So you portion it in the nylon wrap. So when you portion it in the nylon wrap, you wrap it up, you put it in a tablecloth. After putting it in a tablecloth, then you can put it in your cooler bag or your normal cooler to keep it warm if you're not eating straight away. So that is one. And somewhere in Africa, some people put it in a leaf. We have a leaf where you can wrap it up as well. So the leaf gives it a kind of another aroma to it, fresh leaves. The same leaf we use in making moi moi. So, but in most cases, you just use the nylon to wrap it up, which is what I'm doing here. So this is just about 3 medium-sized wrap of semolina I made. So that's the last one. Put it in the wrap it together. That's all. You can see, very easy and simple. That's how to make your semolina. All done. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. And remember to share with your friends and family and turn on the notification button so anytime I upload, then you can be aware that I have a new video. To all the subscribers, thank you for keeping me going. I can see the number going up. I appreciate you all. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye and see you again pretty soon. That is our semolina. Ready? We're keeping it warm. Thank you. Take care. Bye.